Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you're watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, on the afternoon of June 27, anti-chairman of the Bronze People Committee Nguyễn Hồng Thanh, along with Vice Chairman Do Trung Kiên and Trần Văn Chiến, co-chaired the regular meeting in June 2025 at the Bronze People Committee.
At the meeting, the Provincial Appeals Committee provided opinions on six sectors, including agriculture and environment, finance, industry and trade, construction, development, investment, and health. Notably, the committee gave opinions on policies to support poor households in 2025 within the province, lasting from mineral exploitation, adjustments to the investment policy for the project on forest protection and development, combined with the development of Nhím Island, Dầu Tiếng Lake eco-tourism area, a rule for our investment policies for several farming and livestock projects. A riser for the establishment of Thanh Long Industrial Cluster in Thanh Long Commune, Châu Thành District and Province, and the progress of resolving financial and investment-related issues in the health sector. At the meeting, the Standing Board of the Provincial Appeals Committee showed strong consensus with the contents presented by departments and sectors. It also requested the units to continue refining the proposals for submission to the Provincial Appeals Council to soon issue resolutions contributing to the province's socio-economic development.
On the afternoon of June 27, Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Chí Dũng chaired an online conference to review the progress of integrated disease transformation task. The goal is to ensure smooth, efficient implementation of the two-level local government model starting July 1st, 2025. The conference will connect to all province and cities nationwide.
The Ministry of Science and Technology reported on the progress of publishing administrative procedures and the workflows on the National Administrative Procedure System. On the ministry sector, localities and enterprises also share the progress updates, challenges and proposed solutions. And Tayning and Long An provinces agree on a unified administrative procedure set for the new Tayning province effectively on July the 1st of 2025, totaling for 1,900 procedures and 2,197 for the commune level and 1,603 for the provincial level.
Ladies and gentlemen, starting from July 1st, the new Ho Chi Minh City, formed by merging with Bình Dương and Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu province, will officially begin operation alongside the launch of the two-level local government system. At this time, officials and civil servants of the city are making the most of every hour and minute, working closely with the highest effort and determination to ensure the new administration runs smoothly.
The final trial before the official operation of the new two-level government system, chaired by Secretary of the State Budget Committee Nguyễn Văn Nên, took place with urgency and strictness in every step, unit and individual.
Trong lúc này thì mọi sự chủ quan,
any subjectivity, passivity, looseness, avoidance, delay, hesitation of fighting overall operations will be reviewed and strictly handled. Therefore, we must strengthen inspection, supervision, support, sharing, connection, and quickly resolve addressing issues to ensure the two-level government runs smoothly, efficiently, and effectively, serving businesses and citizens after July 1st. A busy and urgent working atmosphere was recorded at Cần Giờ District Public Administrative Center before the district officially ended its historic mission. After the agreement to establish four communes, including Cần Giờ, Thạnh An, Bình Khánh, and An Thới Đông, the district has implemented plans to allocate resources for the four new communes. Regarding the completion of district-level work and handover, the district has directed departments and officers to thoroughly review on tasks. Tasks that need to be completed quickly should be accelerated to finish within June. Tasks that will be handed over to the new communes should be prepared with detailed records and handover minutes. As of July 1st, approaches, excitement and anticipation increased not only among officials and civil servants, but also among the general public who look forward to the moment when the new Ho Chi Minh City officially starts functioning. Personally, and for everyone in the country, we are excited because operating the two-level local government model mainly reduces the budget burden for salaries. Secondly, with 4.0 technology, there is no need for an intermediate district level, bringing government services closer to the people at the commune level. After the new system officially operates, some officials and civil servants will leave, while the majority will stay to serve the people. Under indifferent roles and tasks, each person deeply feels witnessing this historic moment of the nation, an officially operating public administration, and a Ho Chi Minh City with a vision to enter the top 100 most livable cities in the world.
Turn to domestic news. Ladies and gentlemen, continue in his participation in the 16th annual meeting of the new chambers of the World Economic Forum and working visit to China. On the afternoon of June 26 in Shanghai, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính and the Vietnamese delegation visited the site of the First National Congress of the Communist Party of China in Quang Bưu District.
This site is regarded as the spiritual origin of Chinese communists and is known as the birthplace of the Communist Party of China. And in the guest book at the site, the Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính expressed admiration, congratulations, and a spirit of learning and sharing regarding the great human and historical achievements of the Communist Party of China in leading the revolution and building a prosperous, civilized, harmonious, and modern country.
On the afternoon of June 25, the Vietnam Trade Office in India held an online seminar titled Strengthening Vietnam-India Trade Relations through International Trade Fair, aiming to prosper and investment connection between businesses from both countries.
In his opening remarks, Mr. Bùi Trung Thướng, Trade Counselor at the Embassy of Vietnam in India, emphasized the important role of international trade fairs and exhibitions in creating opportunities for showcasing products, meeting partners, and building trust. These events have established long-term sustainable partnerships. The Vietnam Trade Office in India is actually serving as a bridge for major trade promotion events between the two countries, such as the International Sourcing Expo in Vietnam and the International Food Expo in India.
And on the afternoon of June 26th, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs held a seminar titled 75 Years of Diplomatic Relations between Vietnam and Central Eastern European countries, strengthening friendship, enhancing the cooperation, and looking to the future. In his keynote speech, the Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà stated that despite the notable achievements, cooperation between Vietnam and Central Eastern Europe has yet to reach its full potential. And with a strong of 55 years historical foundation and share the values of peace, cooperation, and development, the Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà emphasized that Vietnam-Central Eastern Europe relations will continue to grow robustly, bringing the tangible benefits to both peoples and contributing positively to the peace, stability, and prosperity in the region and the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, online business through social media and e-commerce platform is growing rapidly. However, many individuals with revenue reaching tens or even hundreds of billions of Vietnam dong are finding ways to evade taxes. After a period of awareness campaign, the tax authority have no choice forces with the police to take strong action against organized tax evasion scheme involving sophisticated method.
Recently, Hanoi City Police Investigation Agency prosecuted 3 individuals, including Vũ Nam Vương, known online as Cún Bông, a popular social media figure, along with her husband and their private accountant. According to the investigation, the group maintained 2 parallel accounting systems, one for submitting to tax authorities and an internal one recording actual revenue, while they declare only 5 billion Vietnam dong in revenue. The actual figure exceeded 120 billion Vietnam dong, resulting in a tax loss of over 10 billion Vietnam dong. Authorities are also investigating another 500 billion Vietnam dong in related transactions. They use relatives being a cause to conceal income. This can involve two-side support and the use of social media influencers for misleading advertising. A particularly sophisticated tactic was registering both the company and household business at the same address. If customer asked for invoices, the sale was made through the company. Otherwise, it was processed via the household business. Tax rates for e-commerce are actually lower than on salaries and wages for December, just 0.5% personal income tax and 1% VAT for online sales. So why not simply pay 1.5% and sell comfortably with your reputation intact? If you evade taxes, not only do you have to pay back what you own, but you may also face criminal prosecution. In the first 5 months of the year, tax authorities reviewed over 164,660 e-commerce sellers, collecting a total of 747 billion Vietnam dong in back taxes. Of this, over 416 billion Vietnam dong was collected from businesses and more than 331 billion Vietnam dong from individuals and household businesses. Over 25,200 individuals and household businesses were subject to tax recovery. Doing business in the digital age offers great opportunities, but also comes with responsibilities. This recent criminal prosecution sends a clear message. Whether operating offline or online, on tax evasion will be strictly punished. Only when everyone complies with the law can a transparent, fair, and sustainable business environment be achieved. Deputy Prime Minister Nguyễn Chí Dũng had just signed Directive number 96 on behalf of the Prime Minister, focusing on completing the upgrade and development of an interruptive information system during the administrative unit, restructuring and the implementation of the two-level local government model. A key highlight is the challenge of the two-level local government model on the National Public Service Portal, which will serve as the centralized single window access point starting from 6 p.m. on June 27. This will form the foundation for smooth, effective, and uninterrupted implementation from July 1st. Additionally, on June 27, authorities made public the arrests and list of administrative procedures handled at provincial-level public administrative service centers, community-level service centers, and citizen support points. Hotline numbers for provincial centers and community-level people's committees were also published. In a major effort to combat cross-border program, Customs Department recently, in coordination with relevant agencies, has successfully dismantled a large drug trafficking operation, seizing approximately 30 kilograms of cannabis in Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and Hà Tĩnh province. According to the sub-department, after a period of data filtering and intelligence gathering, Customs Enforcement discovered a drug trafficking ring smuggling narcotics from Thailand and Laos through Hương Hóa district in Quảng Trị province and distributing them across various provinces and cities. The drugs were hidden in candy boxes and mixed with ordinary goods transported via express delivery services. The task force successfully cracked 4 cases, arrested 3 suspects, and confiscated on the 6 substances. The case is currently under further investigation and expansion.
Beyond the Travel magazine, Travel and Leisure has just announced the list of the best destinations for 2025. Among them, Phu Quoc has been ranked in the top 3 most beautiful islands in the Asia-Pacific region. And now as the pair island, Phu Quoc is the only representative from Vietnam to make the list, securing third place after Bali, Indonesia, and Koh Samui, Thailand. Another island following the ranking includes Palawan of Philippines, Phuket of Thailand, and Langkawi of Malaysia, among others. Beyond its natural beauty, Phu Quoc is also considered one of the Vietnam's more attractive destinations thanks to its iconic entertainment ecosystem, fascinating culture and historical experiences, and a wide range of accommodation options from the budget-friendly to ultra-luxurious. The special art program titled The Past of Pop Rock Movie Music has launched an unprecedented journey and connecting classical music with the contemporary fashion, inviting the viewers into a world of elevated emotions and timeless beauty, with 10 performances taking place from June to August in Hanoi, Haiphong, Da Nang, and Ho Chi Minh City also. And the program is not only an artistic gift to the public, but also a cultural event celebrating the 75th anniversary of diplomatic relations between Vietnam and the Czech Republic. The new concept avoids familiar elements instead of combining the two genres, symphonic music and fashion design, bringing together both European and Asian culture influences. And beyond sound, its night becomes a visual symphony with the runway set right in the heart of the musical space. High-end designs from fashion brands Dương Thái Yên become extension of the melodies, telling a story through lines, materials, and style. In her latest collection, the designer portrays the image of the modern Vietnamese woman, gentle yet powerful, elegant yet profound. And when I was invited to join this program, I faced a great challenge: how to harmonize European symphony with the Vietnamese fashion, and it was something I deeply reflected on. I wanted to awaken on the sense of the audience. The fusion of classical music and contemporary fashion is not only uprising, but also opens a new path for performing arts in Vietnam, where simply distinct cultural forms can blend and resonate together.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.